What's going on, guys? So this morning, AUPH, we talked about this one on Stock Twits. We talked about it on Twitter. I talked about it live here in this video, the overall plan, kind of what I was looking for, what I was planning on doing, and kind of what the overall goal was, kind of price, kind of the overall goal, where the target was, and all of that stuff kind of going on this morning with AUPH and why the stock was up over 100%, but we expected it. We expected it to pull back and head lower through some key support areas that we're going to talk about here in the video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. All right, what's going on, guys? So this morning we got AUPH. AUPH making a big move after hours today on news coming out. Up there at $25, pulling back down to the 15 now, and right now at the 17.15 area. So I'm basically watching to see what happens at the $17 area. I think if we can't hold $17, we should get a nice little washout below there, get back down to this 15.50 area. So I'm going to look for an opportunity to get short if we break below 17 here, and then I'll look to maybe get long if we can hold this $17 area. So right now, that $17 area is going to be that key area that I'm keeping an eye on and kind of switching back and forth between the 1 minute and 5 minute time frames here. And you can see on both time frames, obviously, we are below the VWAP, below the EMAs. The yellow line is a 9 EMA, and the red line is the 20 moving average there. So still kind of holding right here at the 1740 for now. So I'm going to take a little starter here on AUPH there at the 1750 area. This is looking like it just wants to roll off from here and get down there to the 17s one more time, or 1715 area one more time. And then I'll look to add, once you break below that 1750 area, I'll look to add at that point again. Look for us break through that 1715 area. You can see on the 5 minute chart a little bit better, kind of where we're looking at downside wise. Let's see if we can get down below $17 here. You can see kind of bouncing around that 17.15 right now. Looking for this break below 17. There's the break below 17. So now I want to see kind of what happens at this 17 area. If I could add some more. Or I'm going to just cover right there at 1686 and lock down that quick profit, because I feel like in a real account, if I was trading real money on this trade with 200 shares, I probably would have locked down $128 in profit. I don't know. Personally, I think I probably would. Emotionally, I think I would have probably taken the fill there, even though I know it's going to go lower. Yeah. Trying to recreate, real world trading here, real money kind of style. But so AUPH, beautiful little short here this morning, making $128, getting short there with 200 shares there at the 1750 area. You can see just getting stuck there and not wanting to push through this 1760s. Bam, 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 getting stuck. And look at it now down there to, there it goes, 1658. So like I said, definitely had more room to go there. Ouch. She's going all the way here. Just like we talked about earlier, we had the plan, breaking below 17. And look at it now down there, 1640, 1642, 16 all the way, baby. Getting hammered here. Yeah, patience, That would have been a nice little trade there. With a little bit bigger size and a little bit more patience here this morning on AUPH. We'll see what happens here later on once the market opens, if there's some volatility, some action to play on this stock. Right now, it's up over 95% right now from yesterday. Yesterday, it was like $8.46, and then oh my God, had that big spike up there at 25, pulled right back down there to the 15s. You can see that's basically a $10 drop from 25 down there to 15. So everybody who got short on this candle right here. So looking back over here at AUPH one more time, I'm looking to see if this thing can't push up here to the $17 area, get stuck at the $17 and get short there at $17. That previous kind of support area turning into resistance is always a good sign or a good place to kind of risk my short at. If this thing pushes back up there to 17, gets stuck, and then wants to roll off, that's a good sign. Or it's going to give me a good risk to reward. So I can basically short at the $17 area and then kind of risk, maybe 10, 20 cents there as we kind of run into overhead resistance being that 17, 14, 17, 15 area. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Again, just kind of waiting and watching for that perfect moment. Like earlier, I was never in the red at any moment during that trade. I got short at 17.50 and wrote it down there. Obviously, could have went lower, but just to give you guys perspective, when the trade works out, when it's beautiful, when it's everything that you want it to be, you should never really be in the red. You should be able to kind of short it, get in, and kind of just watch it go exactly like you're planning or hoping, or no hope, just planning. Only plans here, no hopes. So that's what I'm looking for right now, that push back up there to $17 area and get stuck there one more time for that continued roll off. So we've had multiple pops up there to the VWAP at the 1750, 1740. Looking to see what we can get here at open. If we get another big pop for a short opportunity, as you can see, this thing's kind of just going sideways, consolidating here right now with that support there, kind of at the 1650 area. And we'll say kind of that resistance at the 1750. So we're kind of in this sideways channel right now. And we're going to see what happens here at open if AUPH is going to give it all up, or if we're going to get a rally here. And I think anything basically below the VWAP at this point, below the VWAP is a short opportunity, and anything above the VWAP could possibly be a breakout. But I think overall, there's going to be a lot of profit taking here at open. The stock's up huge. It's up over 100% since yesterday's close. And there's going to be people who are like, hey, I'm up big. I'm going to look to take some profit in my long-term portfolio. And then I also think there's going to be a lot of shorts kind of piling in there as well. It's a larger float, so there's plenty of shorts, plenty of shares of shorts. So there's no real reason to get a massive squeeze here, I would say. I don't expect some massive squeeze. So we're going to see if this thing does pop back up there to the VWAP area here at open for a short opportunity, and then stay below the VWAP, and then get down there below 1650 and down there to the 16s after that. So we got about 30 seconds here till the market opens. And just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching and see what happens here. Overall, my plan of kind of shorting for that pop above 17 is kind of looking good so far. Kind of missed out on a couple opportunities here, but I kind of wanted to wait till the market actually opened. And we'll see what we get here, if this is going to make a pop. Make a pop. Make it pop, pop, pop. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Market is now open. Ooh. A little bit of volatility there. Already down there at a 1580 now. I'm going to buy the dip right here, see if we can get a little quick pop back up here towards the 1650 quickly. We might not get it. Might just be looking for just a quick pop back up. Not really liking how slow it is right there. I was hoping for a little bit faster of a pop there. So I'm going to take that quickly there. Yeah. Now it's coming back. So there's that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trying to push back up here. I was hoping we would just get a quick jab back up there to the 1650, 1675 area quickly here. And it's taking a little bit more time than I wanted to give it. Even though this is a 1 minute chart, you can see just kind of not really exploding back up there. So the buyer is just not stepping right in and pushing it back up there at that moment. So I'm kind of worried that it might continue lower from here. Not really giving us an opportunity to get short here either, as we're kind of just rolling off right now. So that's 1750, 1740 shorting into the VWAP there, like we talked about earlier. Now looking pretty down there to the 1563, the low on that candle there. So this thing having a lot of trouble here, and a lot of people taking profit, I think, at this point. So giving it up. giving it up right now. We'll see if we get an opportunity to get short here. But right now, just would not be. I really wouldn't want to short just because as this is kind of down there to that support area. Even though it could go lower, I like to be short. I like to short into a little bit of strength, a little bit of a pop up into resistance instead of kind of shorting into weakness here. And I think at this point it's just kind of shorting into weakness. Too much weakness at this point, shorting there. But like I said, it could easily, it could continue lower, but the risk reward for me just is not there personally. So we'll see if this is going to find some support here and pop back up there one more time up to that resistance area. Maybe that 1650 area turns into resistance now. Would be, and looking like it wants to go lower there. So AUPH doing exactly what we thought it would do and giving it all up down there to 1550 now. So kind of is what it is. Sometimes you wait for the dip, or you wait for the opportunity to get short, just kind of not having FOMO, and there it is. Look at it now, down there to 1550. So beautiful short opportunity. Getting short earlier there at 1750. It's now down over $2 from my original entry. I definitely could have added here, but I kind of was like, I want to wait till open and see if we get one more big spike, but we didn't get the spike. So lesson learned. Maybe I could have put, a little size here. Another 200 shares short there at the 1750 area would have been conservative maybe to do that. And you can see now down there 1537. So AUPH basically following our exact plan from earlier. And look at it now, down there to 15s. Wow. Just giving it all up there. The seller is just coming in strong right now. Coming in strong. Look at it. Wow. Coming in strong here. You can see kind of why I did not want to hold this little dip buy here earlier. It was just a quick little of it. Did it pop back up? Just kind of jump in, jump out right there. So it didn't work out. And it jumped out. So you can see here this morning, AUPH and a couple trades here. That short opportunity, 1750 area, looking real nice right now. Now down there a little over $2. So there it is. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow me on StockTwits. I post up every morning when I'm trading some ideas and stuff like that. And also, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. I will talk to you guys later on.